Hello to my Aquarius and Aquarius rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com. Thank you so much for being with me here on Patreon. I greatly appreciate you. Okay, let's get right to it. Your seventh house. Wow. Okay, recognition and reward, which means pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Now, typically in the seventh house, what this means is your partner is bringing some additional money into the relationship. This is usually in the form of like a smaller bonus, a few $100s or several $100s. I've seen this typically mean. Perhaps either from their job, perhaps it's from, a scratch off lottery ticket. Don't go crazy with it, but it could happen. The other thing is sometimes I've seen like your partner could receive a random check from like their aunt or their grandma or their mother or something that's like, maybe it's their birthday, or they're just like, here's an extra $300 or $500 or $700. It's nice. It's nice. Now, for those of you who are coupled and it hasn't been going great, okay, this is a sign that things are about to turn around for you in this relationship, especially if you've worked to resolve it, because look what you have here, okay? You have peaceful resolution here. Peaceful resolution. So there is a peaceful resolution to this. Congratulations. The romance angel cards are interesting. They're telling you to retreat. Okay, so this is a retreat, like a long weekend getaway, away from the kids, if that applies to you, or away from, the home, romantic atmosphere, that kind of thing. Now, for those of you who are not coupled, who are single aquas looking for someone, they're saying this could be the one. However, you have to pay attention to the red flags. For those of you who are coupled, I cannot rule out that someone else from the past or otherwise may try to reach out and contact you and wonder, is the Aqua happy in their relationship? Someone could be trying to come in here, or someone could be trying to come back. Regardless, it's going to be important to pay attention to the red flags. Now, this could be multiple people, right? But the fact that this is saying this could be the one and pay attention to the red flags tells me that one of you may experience someone who appears to be coming in as a partner. However, you need to draw some serious boundaries at the get-go, because you don't want someone trying to push you over or take advantage of you. They need to learn your rules right away. That's all I'm going to say. That just lays the foundation out nicely for the expectations for the future. All right? Now, your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, power. Well, this is challenged. Okay, so while the relationship part of it looks like it's turning around, it's going to take extra time, obviously, for the intimacy department to be turned around. There's going to have to be some work in that arena. Unless, of course, you have a legal issue, a tax issue going on, okay, then that challenge is or a contract, then that challenge card is talking about those other things and not the intimacy. But for the majority of you, this is going to be talking about your intimacy. If you believe, then this will resolve. Okay, especially if you were working on it, Aquarius. Your 9th house, school and travel. Interesting. This says you already know what to do, but you haven't done yet. So if this is a trip that you've been tossing around, idea in your head, like you can't decide, the decision needs to be made quickly, okay? Or if this is a class that you haven't booked yet, go for it. Trust that the universe has your back in giving you the resources that you need to not only book this or sign up for it, but to finish it, okay? Your 10th house rules your career and also your mother. Moving on, you coming out of the darkness into the light, into a better place and space in your career, or this could, don't forget, be talking about your mother. A year from now is significant, either for your career or your mother. If this is starting in a brand new different direction, then it's really going to be coming to some sort of head or fruition in a year from now. Okay? Now here's where we get to the warning with the Aquarius's kid. Or their best friend, for those of you that don't have kids. But for those of you that have kids, watch out for this. This is an addiction card. Your child, could be having an addiction that comes to the surface in the month of May. Or it could just be on steroids so bad that it's just in your face and you have to deal with it. Does this have to be a substance? No, but 75% of the time I have seen it be a substance. The other 25% of the time it could be something else. It could be video game addiction, it could be screen addiction, YouTube addiction, Snapchat, I don't care, phone addiction. It's time to get them out of the house and get them doing physical activities outside or otherwise. The other thing that this could mean is that your child is acting unruly and out of sorts, and they need to be cleared because there are lower energies that are taking over. The first thing I would do is get a smudge stick and clear them. And I don't care how much they're complaining, the greater the reaction that they have, negative reaction that they have towards you clearing them, the more they need to be cleared. Okay. I would start with a smudge stick. You could do a sea salt bath. Put them in a sea salt bath if they can tolerate that. Frankincense oil. The bottom line is you want to get them cleared and keep them cleared for as long as possible. Be assertive about this. Now, this can be hard for the Aqua. You could have a tendency to be a people pleaser, but this is not the time, because you want this nipped in the bud as soon as possible, or this will grow and become a major problem, not only for you, but the environment and everyone that this kid comes into contact with. Okay? If you need more information about that, email me. Your 12th house. What's about to happen 3 months from now? Accelerated motion. You could be saying yes to something that you will regret, or that you will have some sort of penalties or consequences for in the month of August. I would just say no in August. And if that weren't enough, that's what this accelerated motion card means to me as a reader in this. And this is the Aqua card, by the way, in traditional tarot. They are actually saying no here. You need to say no to someone in August. As much as you like to say yes or like to be a people pleaser, the answer is absolutely not. You just cannot do it. Make an excuse, whatever you want to say, but the answer is no. It will bode much, much better for you if you bow out in August. All right, many blessings to you, Capricorn. Make sure you're taking care of that 11th house and that child of yours. Take care.